Thank you, everyone, for being here. And I'm so happy, and it's my honor, really, to serve you. And we have a really exciting 2-day journey set up for you for the next couple of days, where we cover the human mind, the human heart, and where you'll see a wide variety of technologies that can be used to support mental health, emotional well-being, and human thriving. This is what we call the human well-being spectrum. So on one side, you have things that support future skills, what we call managing anxiety, depression, stress. In the middle, the human condition, the future of work, emotional intelligence, social emotional skills. And on the far side, pushing into and expanding human mental and emotional capacity. These are what I call future of life skills. And in this room, at this conference, you'll see that we have a very positive note. And we have a positive note because we believe in agency and intention, and that humans are not helpless. Right now, the dialogue about technology is very much opposite to this. But at least here, in this room, in this community, we are taking action and seeking to explore and discover the ways that we can use technology to support the human mind. We have makers, problem solvers, creators, entrepreneurs, innovators, investors, and explorers. That's what you all are. That's what we are together. And the future of work, the future of the human mind is the future of work and the future of society. All of it is very integrated, and you'll see more of that later. So these are the UN Sustainable Development Goals. I do not believe that we solve these without addressing the future of the human mind, without reducing the fear, amplifying the creativity. And so we approach this in 3 ways: through technology, business, and entrepreneurship and innovation. And the reason why, if you think about the future of the human mind, the reason why we approach it in this way is because shifting the world seems overwhelming, right? Like when you read the news today, it seems overwhelming to shift the world. But it's not if you break it down like this. So I'm going to extrapolate a little bit, and so I want you guys to come with me. So this was a study that UPenn did recently, and they were looking for what is the social tipping point. What does it take? What percentage of a population does it take to start a revolution? And it turns out that it's about 25%. You can look up the study and see how they structured it. It was all online, and the world's population today is in effect an online population in many ways. And so what about a revolution in mental health, emotional well-being, and human thriving? So what would that break down to? So 25% to start a revolution. There's 7.2 billion people today, 8.5 in 2030. We actually only need to effect a change for 2 billion people in order to shift the entire world. And so if technology is defined as that force that makes what is scarce abundant, then why not also for the human mind? So that's why technology. And the reason why business is that you can't fad to 2 billion people. You can't only nonprofit to 2 billion people. You have to have sustainable businesses. You have to have businesses where the people of good heart can do what they love and pay their employees and take care of their families. So first, technology, second, business, and third, innovators and entrepreneurs, because humanity is diverse. The solutions are going to be varied. It's an emerging category. Stands on a great deal of medicine and neuroscience and research done over the last decades. But this use case of applying technology to the human mind in such a way is an emerging category. And so we need explorers. So that's why entrepreneurship and innovation. So over the next 2 days, you are going to see the most comprehensive overview of transformative tech. It's cross-disciplinary, cross-functional. I love this program because you're going to see such a wide variety of ways that people can use technology to get at the human mind. A lot of this is driven by the exponentials. So AI, AR, VR, blockchain, all of the exponential technologies that you hear or read about are part of what's making the why now story. And there's also advances in understanding biosignals that have been understood and observed for a long time, but now in the wild. So we're going to dig deep and go into biosignals and what is possible. Some of the announcements that some of the companies that are going to be here are going to make about and share about their data and what they've seen. It's truly extraordinary, truly extraordinary. And I think you'll be very inspired. We're going to talk about CareBots, and we're going to hear from Sophia. And we're going to cover sleep, spaces, and we're going to go into the wild. What it looks like when you have these applications, where people are at. Because we have to be where people are at. We're going to talk about happiness, flow, and even evolutionary biology. We're going to talk about a grand challenge for the human mind. And this is another way to get at the 2 billion. Because we have to have a way for organizations, entrepreneurs, people around the world to do their part and contribute to this. And so you'll find that this is a really optimistic group. And the reason why is because we have agency. Like, this is the place that you come when you want to join with the people of like minds and you want to create and you want to envision and you want to build. This is where you come. Because this is us working together.